Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nishi SEI's YouTube channel this week. Today, I'm going to be talking about more about web components, its benefits, and how businesses can use the same. Before doing that, I wanted to be able to go over what I was talking about a little bit last time about being able to fork an open source and be able to change the HTML to reflect your changes after forking it so that you have a copy of it. And in addition to that, you can also change the CSS code to change the features of your app. So this is what I have done. I have been able to input my data in here that would uh, allow for you guys to go ahead and read my blog once I post this. In addition to that, I can even update the link out here to put in my YouTube response, as this would be helpful for you guys to whoever viewing my channel. Uh, if I were to give you an example of how what I did and how my app looks right now. So initially the app looked like that, and once I made the changes in the HTML code, I was able to achieve my information, the photos that I chose. So that's something that you can do. In addition to that, you can also see that here the background color is yellow and the border is blue. With the help of changing the CSS features where it says yellow and blue, if I go ahead and put in like orange and white, then it's going to change the background of this box to orange and the border to white. So I think this is something again really useful and something that we business students can use this in like organizations and things where the motor is being able to use the same thing but reflecting different information. I think it's super useful. In addition to that, now that you know how one can fork and change their HTML and CSS codes, I also wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about web components. So I had never really heard the word web components before this class, but they say that if you have used the web today, you have used web components, as 5 to 8% of all page loads use one or more web components. And then when I digged more deeper into it, now I understand that it's a specification that can provide a low level set of APIs that lets you extend the browser's built-in set of HTML tags. Um, I understand now that web components are a common method for creating components using standard DOM APIs, which is one of the three technologies that web components does have, apart from HTML and shadow DOM. Because they can be extra, in addition to that, it is also used as a common method of receiving and sending data. So, being able to do that is important. And since it is able to do that, it could also be used in a business organization where people are able to put their information on it and can be used as a means of communication. And I do understand now that they can be because they can be expressed as real HTML rendered by all popular frameworks. It is really widely used as nobody's locking into one framework. Uh, when I was learning more about it, I found two websites which I thought were very interesting. Especially this one, it talks about how web components is a secret ingredient helping the power web. It has a wonderful video. When I looked at this video, it talks about similar things, how I spoke about web components and why they are popular and how the usage is really today, what they are, why are they good, and why people have been using it. They say that for the web components have found a huge success in a lot of cases, but the most common ones are content science, design systems, and enterprise systems, which I'm getting to more in detail in my video today. And this is because they are able to use a standard solution that all developers are able to use. Um, they can take care of what the customers want through their platform, what they don't want, and things like that. In addition to it, it also goes over like basics of what web components is and how you can look at a project and what the other tools and libraries are there that you could consider. I think it's a really good site It allowed me to learn a lot and pick up some new keywords and understand what they mean and relate how it is useful in web components as well. Again, understanding why they are so perfect for a company or for an organization is firstly, it allows for you to have a standard and a standard framework. It allows increased standardization that is supported by the modern browsers. You're able to create versatile components, and your components can be reused wherever you like. In a, like I talked about earlier, you can even share your components across your company. Having a collection, it's just easier for people to choose and reuse any code and its functionality. Again, it's seamless. Its ability to do great things in an organization. Again, there has been a wide opinion about web components and how simple and easy actually it is to work with it once given a proper training. So, and again, it's simple to customize. I think these are really good reasons why companies and businesses should start using them. And I can totally already relate again how I could have used web components in my internships. Uh, I used to communicate and collaborate with my teams on a regular basis, and we did have to use a particular app that would change every single time to reflect different information. And now I understand that if I knew this before, I would just do it so much more easily. I think this is something that maybe the business school also must focus on teaching students. As again, I find it really useful. Thank you so much. I hope you understand more about web components and how beneficial they are. And I hope to see you all next time again. Thank you.